Hi everyone, Larry Satchwell here. A couple of days ago, I released a video on cleaning the bird feeders, and at that time I replaced the peanut butter cup. And I had a really hard time getting it back on there because the dollar store had changed brands, and that's not surprising, but it didn't fit in the same hole. But it dawned on me that I could make that even better. So I'm going to make another one today, and I'm going to do this in real time. I have a new jar of peanut butter and a plastic lid, an old hole saw. This is a 2 1/8 inch hole saw, and it will fit in the middle of here. A small drill bit and a couple of small screws. The first thing I'm going to do is try to center this up, plastic lid, center it up, and I'm going to drill some holes near the edge, just pilot holes here. I'm afraid if I just tried to screw the screws through there, it would crack the plastic. This is a perfect bird feeder if you want a few birds in the backyard but don't want the mess. I've got these little, I don't know where I got them, and I'm sure at a flea market or something, but they're just little hardware screws, the kind that go in a hinge. Not even going to drill a pilot hole for them. Just through the plastic. Still somewhat centered. One more. So it looks like this. I've made this small because I'm hoping that it'll be a lot more difficult for the squirrels to hold on to it. If you have squirrels, I have no answer for that. And who doesn't have squirrels? They're going to find a way, and I don't have an answer. I'm sorry. But I do enjoy feeding the birds, and the squirrels are part of that. So now I'm going to switch out to this hole saw. You may want to clamp this piece of wood down. I'm hoping that I'm strong enough to hold it on here. That may not be the case. But I'm going to start on this side, and I'm going to try to center it so I don't hit any of those screws I just put in there. And I am going to hit one. So I'm going to take that one out temporarily. This hole saw is dull enough without trying to make it go through another screw. I'm pretty sure I picked this up either from a garage sale or a flea market as well. That's why you might want to clamp it. All right, between the dead battery and the dull blade, it still went through. Now I can put that screw back in. What happened? Ah. I pushed that right through the foam. Anyway, let's try that again. The last one is always the hardest. I need to drill another pilot. It was just too close to the edge. And while I have the drill bit in here, I'm going to drill a couple of holes for mounting. All right, I have 4 screws in there. Peanut butter jar is going to look like that. I just have some thin wire. Nothing special about it. I think it's about 24 gauge, maybe a little bit stronger than that. This is the peanut butter I made with the other day when I renewed it. And it has the sunflower seeds in it. And I love the way the birds have been eating it. You can see they just start eating in the middle and work their way around. So what I want to do is mix this up with a little bit of the smooth here. And now it's ready to go. I don't like the way it hangs as well as the one that's really big, but you'll see it doesn't really make a difference. And if you want this really fancy, you can do it with a caning ring. And I'll show you that right now. Well, I'm going to fill this jar with a little modified peanut butter. My wife just asked me if I was going to use the good stuff, and I told her just a little bit. But we don't have any cheap crunchy right now, so I'm going to use about this much of the good stuff. And then this is smooth. that much of a smooth. And then I'm going to add some lard. And I don't know if I'll be able to do this with our little mixer or not. I'm going to add about half lard just to make sure that maybe the squirrels don't like lard. I don't know. Don't do a lot of cooking. I think this. Well, I whipped that up there with no problem. Well, here are the two different versions of this peanut butter feeder. The dollar store hack and the more permanent ring on here. I can take this jar off, put it in the dishwasher and sterilize it. I can also fill this with my own homemade peanut butter concoction or my own homemade suet or a combination thereof. If you used whole sunflower seeds in the combination with the peanut butter, you wouldn't have any mess under your feeders. I hope you enjoyed that. Thanks for watching.